Holy shit. It's not healthy to be in a monogamous relationship. The idea is to build a harem. Oh my god. It's in the official fucking files. Like, this is the justice.gov. It's right there. So this is the guy. I mean, again, all of this, is this the same girl that's there with him or not? I don't know. So there's him again. And it's him, I guess, on a plane. Okay. It's probably her sister. It could be her sister. You're right about that. I don't even want to look at that. I just realized what that is. It's disgusting. So, keep moving down. That's a kid. That's definitely 100% a kid. Like, guaranteed. 100%. Bro, like, there's no way that person's over 16. Piglet, no! No, Piggy, not you too! Look at this. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, alright, let's go back. Alright. So, this is somebody with their face blurred out. Another person's very small. This one, it's just kind of hard to say. I don't really know. Holy fuck. And this is some other girl that he's there with. Fucking creeps. Why are all the guys' photos redacted? I don't know. So this is some girl that's probably a victim. That's a random guy. Yeah, why is he getting redacted? Yeah, I'm curious about that. Man. Where'd this money come from? I don't know. It's definitely a teen. Yeah, I mean, it looks like she's not a... I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's very hard to judge something like that by just looking at somebody's face blocked out. But, like, I mean, let's use a little bit of context clues, right? Is this person underage? Probably, right? I mean, it's Jeffrey Epstein, after all. So, yeah. Joe Biden's son is on that file with pictures. I don't see that at all. And depends on where the photos are taken. I mean, it's, yeah, and this is also a public place, too, it seems like, right? And there's so many pictures of Clinton with girls, like, so many. Well, if somebody wants to link me some more of them, you know, like, or my mod wants to link me some more of them, I can look at those, too. Because, like, yeah, this is... Yeah, I want to see some more of these, too. So this is the... I've got 5 different PDFs full of photos. You've got 5 different PDFs full of PDFs? Is that right? Okay, well, let's take a look at the next one. Oh my god. I don't know if that's like, I don't know what they're wearing. It's some like tube top or something like that. Just sending a document with the link. What the fuck? That's weird. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's go to the next one. Let me actually, I'm going to go ahead and open these off stream just because some of them are... This isn't a good one. The gang's all here! Oh no! Not you, Michael! Who could have guessed? Wow. It's from the Justice Department right here. What a twist. I don't think this surprised anybody, really. Also, it's very hard to know, like, why this is happening, what the context is of it. This is just one photo. I don't know who this person is, who has any idea, right? I mean, all 3 of these people could have had no idea who this is. It's obviously Oprah, Michael Jackson, and Bill Clinton. Like, we all know this. So, yeah, who knows? Why does he look uncomfortable? I wonder why. And, yeah, I have always been, like, I've been a huge fan of Michael Jackson my whole life, and I am still reserving whatever delusional hope that I have that he actually wasn't a weirdo, right? And so, yeah. That's not Oprah? It's not Oprah? Damn, it looked just like Oprah to me. And, I guess maybe I just kind of assumed it was her. I didn't really look too close. But, let's see here, okay. And here's another one here. No, it's 100% Oprah, what the fuck? I mean, I assumed it was, but, like, I don't know, maybe it's not. I mean, who the fuck, Diana Ross? I guess. So, yeah, wow. Crazy photo to have. What a fucking reveal. Here's another good one. Yeah, we'll go through these, okay? Don't worry about it. So we've got this one here. This is, I guess, her with two dumb. Oh, wow. Oh, that's great. Yeah, thanks a lot for including this one. This is really useful. Amazing. Okay, well, next. And so this is obviously one of the victims right there. They're, you know, riding around on horses. Man. I think that there has to be those files useless as fuck. Yeah, the G laws, I guess so. I really think that there needs to be a conversation about the fact that they said they didn't have these files. They're really, because remember whenever they said they didn't have them? Well, why? Yeah, like, what the fuck? If this was here, then how did you not know that? They don't exist? Exactly. Like, this is, and to me, like, obviously it's good that the files were revealed, but think about it like this. So, I don't ever think about stopping and getting mad at the cookies. I think about the cookie factory that makes the cookies. And yes, obviously it's good that some of this information is now out and it's made public, but the problem is that the person that, you know, basically hid this information from the public is still in a position of power. They're still, like, I mean, you don't know what you don't know. So there's no way for us to be certain about what's still being reserved, what's being withheld, what's not being shown. Like, and so this is the problem that I have, is that the trust is broken and people don't know, like, why is it that you said you didn't have anything and there were no files, but now there's a law and there's a bunch of files. There's 300,000 pages of files. That's crazy. They said there were no more suspects? What are those redacted names then? Well, it's not even about that. Was there more information that everybody should have known about? Yes. Did they have that information? Yes. Did they say that there wasn't any information? Yes. They lied. It's that simple. Whether you think that it's conclusive, it proves anything, it was not about that. It's about whether it existed at all, and it clearly does. So they should get fired. It should be fired. Like, at the least. Like, at the very, 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 very least. So frustrating for me to see that. There's way more information that's hidden that nobody will know about. Exactly, yeah. The trust has been destroyed. Cash actually said they have no credible evidence for persecutions. They said they were going to release the files. Did they release the files? No. They said everything that was revealed was child sexual abuse material. Is all of this child sexual abuse material? No. Okay, so they lied. I don't know what it's that simple. Like it's literally that simple. Like, I don't know why people are trying to, like, obfuscate this. Like, listen, I liked Kash Patel at the beginning, and there are things that I agree with them on still now. Same with Trump, and I think they're doing some good things. But whenever you like somebody, that doesn't mean that you sweep for their failures. Like, that means that you hold them to a higher standard because you know that they can meet it, or at least you hope that they can meet it. Seems like they can't. But the fact is that, no, I totally fucking disagree with this mindset. You don't have to have 100%, you know, like, compliance with any of these issues where it's like, everybody is on the same page with this. No, this is ridiculous. Totally fucking ridiculous. Completely unfair. And Black Page, it says CSAM picture that they refuse to scan. I don't have a problem with them not scanning in child sexual abuse material. I don't care about that. Nobody cares about that. That's not, nobody's asking for that. If they are, they're probably somewhere on the list themselves. That's not really what's being discussed. Yeah, obviously that's not it. If anything, you need to be more critical. If you like something, yeah, exactly. Show the Gemini results. I will in a minute. Let me go through these photos and then I'll look at it here. Open photo 170. Am I gonna be able to get to 170 here? Let me see if I can. There's been so many of these files. Yeah, I haven't gone to 170 yet. So somebody can find that for me in a bit. But anyway, so this is a pretty crazy photo. Next. There's no way, that's not Bobby Kotick, is it? There's no way it's Bobby Kotick. It's just 3 guys. And I guess maybe this is the island? This must be it is? I don't think it's Bobby Kotick, is it? There's no way. It's probably just another guy with curly hair. So, I don't know. Let me go back, look at the next one. Man. Not a good day to be a Michael Jackson fan, huh? I mean, again, it's not... there's no guarantee, there's no certainty that this for sure means that he's some bad actor. But man, it's kind of weird that you've got photos next to a pedophile, right? I mean, damn. And so I don't know what to say. It's just clearly fake. Say it's fake. Yeah, I mean, like, there's points on a graph, and they draw a line that's not favorable. Just passed out? Okay, great. So, yeah, next, let's move on. All right, this is all blocked out. What a surprise. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. I guess this is maybe some kind of fucking, you know, I don't know. It's just like a primitive culture or something like that. I don't know. And, damn. It's a bald. Yeah, this guy looks like he's like a mafia guy or something like that, right? And, yeah, it's a geologist, maybe. I have no idea. Anyway, yep, some of these are just totally blacked out. Like, you have no idea what any of this is at all. And then what's this? It's just him on a fucking beach. And the problem is that here's the... Oh, God. Oh, boy. Oh, man. How about that? Jesus, what the fuck? Yes, draw me like one of your French girls. Yeah, exactly. And so I see something like this, and it's like, okay, the problem that I have with these blacked out photos is that I don't completely trust them that, you know, they're doing, I don't know. I mean, like, who's to say that, like, these are the actual photos and it's not, you know, like somebody that would be more incriminating, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that, like, they're a lie, but I'm also, like, I don't think anybody should trust this 100%. It would be naive to do so. Oh my God. Wow. With Winnie the Pooh. I can't believe he was in on this, guys. That's horrible. Oh no. Xi Jinping, yeah, what is this? Holy fucking shit. And let's scroll down. We'll see if I can go through these. Oh my God. All right, so we have this one, and there are some other files too. Let me go to the next one as well. And let me make sure I've got it here. That way you guys can see it. And I'm going to look it up myself real quick. Make sure nothing else is problematic. These are all like small images. I don't even know really if I want to show this because some of this is like kind of very weird suggestively, right? It's like photo shoots of these young girls. I don't really think that we need to look at it. I mean, I can just, it's not like there's anything bad with it, right? But like, it's just stuff like this. I don't really think that we need to go over everything. But yeah, that's it. And so don't show it. No, I mean, again, right? See scam, not scanned. 54 thumbnails. And this is the, again, you know, see, this just stands for child sexual abuse material. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. Refresh the page. There's a lot of Bill Clintons added. Wait, what? Oh my. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Wow. Let me see if I can find one that's not disturbing, like that disturbing, but it's enough to like show people. Okay, here's one right here. Jesus. Jesus. Yeah, this is probably one of the least unsettling ones out of the list here. There's this. And some of these are just absolutely sick. Like the first few of them are just disgusting. Like wow. I guess I can show this one because there's almost nothing on it, right? I'm not going to show the full photo, but you can see the thumbnails. I mean, there's nothing that's explicit about it. It's just that I don't really think that we need to look at them, right? What the hell, man? Yeah, it's just I played the cards I was dealt. It's freaky. Yeah, it's fucking freaky. It's all blacked out. It's fine. I know it's fine to show on the stream. I know that's fine. Like, it's not about whether it's fine to show on the stream. It's about whether I really want to show it on the stream. I think some of it's really just kind of weird. So yeah, I'm just looking at some of these right now. Yeah, it's not needed. That's it, link it? I mean, like, I can go through and find it, but let me go back. I'll see if I can pull up some more of these here, too. I just want to make sure that I don't, like... Man. Not a good day to be Bill, huh? Oh my... I'm gonna be real. There's more to this than I had expected. There is. Like, I actually expected it to be a lot less incriminating. I thought it was going to be everything blacked out, everything stopped. Like, this is already more of a reveal than I had previously expected. I thought it was not going to be anywhere near this. So, Bill deserves to rot. I mean, I don't, like, listen, like, they should figure out who's actually, like, who committed the crimes. Like, I mean, you can't just look at a photo with a person with somebody else and then just, you know, go A to Z. But, you know, it's not really A to Z. It's more like X to Z. So, you know, it's not really completely all the way there, but, you know, it depends. Why isn't Bill in jail? One of the downloadable files? Okay, let me see if I can pull this here. Oh, man. How about that? I mean, it looks like he's wearing pants. I mean, let's be real, right? I mean, this is just a guy that's sitting in a hot tub. Like, I mean, any guy who's sitting in a hot tub looks like this, right? I mean, I don't think this is really that crazy. With a girl? Is that a girl? Oh. Oh, well, that's different. If he's there next to an underage kid. Okay, yeah, usually, yeah, okay, all right. That's a Yeah. Yeah, that's a little bit different. Yeah, that one's a bit, that's a bit different. Sure. Look at the feet. Yeah, I see. And at least I think so, right? And jump under the water, guys, stop. And so, yeah, just a bit. Well, let me see what this Reddit is showing, right? Because I'm going to pull it up and see if I can find it. And where is it saying here? No, a lot of these are just not really... I'm just trying to see if I can find any of these. I already looked at the majority of them here. Epstein dental room pictures. This is from a while ago. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. Celebrity faces? I mean, maybe, right? I have no idea. So, yeah, this is a political leverage of rich elites. Whoever used it most likely holds important political office. The faces. Yeah, isn't this sick? I didn't expect this to be even close to as revealing as this, if you want me to be honest. Okay, let me go back. I'm going to see if I can find a few more of these too, because I've shown some of the photos, but, oh, here's another one too. It's our favorite. There he is. Wow. If you sort by new, they're adding them in real time. Check off stream. Okay, let me see here. Sort by new. I'm trying to see if I can find... Just a minute. Okay, this is... Yeah, I'm trying to... I have to search all of these and show them off stream, right? That's the reason why I'm doing this. I know it's boring, but there it is. So, is this ex-Prince Andrew? Look at this. I feel like that was kind of a guarantee, right? Everybody kind of knew that's where things were going. I'm scrolling down, trying to catch up with chat. There's a lot of chat, obviously, very clearly. Okay, and yeah, they already disowned them. Make it bigger. Okay, let me go ahead and just zoom it in. There we go. You guys can see it right there. And it's just basically him laying on, like, seemingly 5 victims as well, right? And holy shit. Does Trump admin get credit for these coming out? Who released these? They would have gotten credit for these coming out if they had just released them themselves. They would have gotten so much credit for this. Like, everybody would have said, thank you, like, this is amazing, this is what we voted for. But unfortunately, he managed to just handle this in the worst possible way and effectively destroy his credibility. And also, what's crazy about this is that we haven't even seen anything that's incriminating for Trump, at least as far as we know. So, all these girls are there unwillingly, no paid to escort. I think that there's probably a spectrum where there are some of them that are adults that are prostituted, there are some of them that are adults that were groomed before they were adults, and there's some of them that were probably underage. Like, realistically, all of the above. Like, that's generally what I would guess. And, yeah, Jesus, exactly. And like, it's common sense. Someone linked this to me claiming it's Ivanka Trump. I have absolutely no idea. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of these, huh? Man. Nope. Let's see. It is. I mean, I have no idea. I don't think anybody really knows. People are just going to be, you know, taking shots in the dark. I think that's pretty easy to expect. But, you know, let's see if there's any more of these that are worth looking at. Because I did show some of them, but... Oh, here's another good one. Man. Bill Clinton sure is in a lot of these, huh? It's interesting how many of these Bill Clinton is in. So very, very large amount of them. Give me a minute. Sorry, I'm clicking around, making mistakes. Okay. So, Bill Clinton PDF. Yeah, it's that party. I guess so. And I'm not surprised, I guess, but there it is. Looks like Thailand. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. Taking photos with the homies. Another one of Bill in the pool. Okay, let me see this. I'm just scrolling down to make sure there's nothing that's problematic. Okay, all right, let's look at this. All right, so this is an article. I guess this was just put out very, very recently, right? And so Bill Clinton swims with mystery woman and poses with Kevin Spacey and Michael Jackson. Oh, wow. Holy shit. So I guess there's Bill Clinton. I guess that's Ghislaine Maxwell. Holy shit. Okay, next. Bill Clinton and Jeffrey Epstein. Wow, who could have expected this? Okay, and there we go. The three amigos. Yes, exactly. And there's a lot of photos here. That's apparent. I think that's Mick Jagger, right? Yeah, rock legend Mick Jagger was pictured enjoying dinner with Clinton and Epstein. So there you go, another one right there. And there's Mick Jagger again with a redacted woman. Very interesting. Oh boy. Where's Bill Gates? He's actually in these. I scrolled the article and he's going to be in one of these here. Like, why? I mean, you don't know whether he could have just been invited to the party as a celebrity, right? I mean, like, there's... Again, you can't look at this and be like, oh, okay, this is who it is. These are the people that are guilty. Like, every single person in these photos is probably not all complicit in what's going on. And I'm not saying, like, I mean, again, I love the Rolling Stones. I don't want to believe that Mick Jagger did this, right? Like, I don't want to believe that. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm coming at this, I'm biased. But at the same time, I think that I'm also right. That just because somebody's in one of these photos doesn't mean that, you know, you can go... you know, all the way and say they were totally involved, right? But what if they are? Of course, right? And that's why I wanted them to be released. Like, I know that obviously, you know, whenever you do this, you release everything, there will be people that will get caught in crossfire. Well, that's what happens. Schmooze around and hang out with, like, you know, prolific pedophiles, ex-presidents on these mystery islands and mystery jets at these elite parties with a bunch of young girls. And that's what you get. That's what you get. You shouldn't have done it. You shouldn't have done it. And that's the way it is. Brown Shoe University. Yeah, a guy found dead. Yeah, not so smooth criminals. Yeah, I guess so. And yeah, there you go, right? And so I guess, right. And true, but MJ was sued for child abuse. Yeah, he was sued, but he didn't. They never put him in jail for it. They never approved it. Never approved it. Hang out with turds too long. Yeah, why are they redacting all the women? Are they victims? Just being female shouldn't mean that they're redacted. Yeah, well, I mean, that's a woman that wasn't redacted. Bill Clinton and Michael Jackson smile in an undated image from Friday's release. Images pre-released on Thursday. Jeffrey is surrounded by a group of women as he sat behind a desk. Man. That's a lot. Microsoft founder. Oh, here we go. Oh, good. Microsoft founder Bill Gates was also seen standing with with Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, formerly Prince Andrew, in files released earlier this week. So Prince Andrew is I feel like, I mean, you know, he just retired from there. Among those, this came out a couple of days ago. Among those photographed is favorites, a famous linguistics professor, Noam Chomsky, who was pictured alongside Epstein in a private flight. I think that there's a lot of left-wing people that like Noam Chomsky, and I think that the fact that this guy was on the plane probably gave them a little bit of a reality check that just because some guy's on the plane doesn't necessarily mean that he's like this, you know, fucking weird pedophile elite rape network person, right? Like, I think it's very fair to say that any of these people in the photos, I think they should come out and say, hey, this is what was going on, right? But at the same time, he is. But the probability of them being a bad person is not zero. Like, that's one thing that we know for a fact. It's definitely not zero. I'm not saying that this is a guarantee, but I'm saying it's certainly not a guarantee. All right, it's not a guarantee, I guess. That's a better way to say it, maybe. I don't know if it is or not. People don't believe him. They're already made up their minds. Yes, exactly. Trump was mentioned in the court files. Yeah, we're going to go through as many of these as we can, okay? So don't worry about it. Jeffrey on private jet with an unidentified young woman sitting next to him. Yep, there you go. There's another one right there. Really no surprise, obviously. What does this say? The woman's chest and back with Lolita, quote, sprawl. Lolita. What's the... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I wonder. Give me a minute. Where is it? It's just about a random files. Okay. So... The pedo... Yeah, so if we look at... Yep. It's not the same. Surely. Surely. And anyway, this book is about a young girl that was, like, sexually abused, right? Basically, the Lolita story. Like, I obviously never read it, but, like, I'm aware of it. That's generally what it is. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, like, you know, a lot of points sure seem to make the same line. And Google Lolita. I'm not going to Google Lolita. I've got a feeling that, you know, we're not going to do that. And so we've got another one. A woman with on her chest and back. So they have... So wait a minute. So they had a girl that... it's fine to Google. I know. I know it would be fine. But, like, I don't want to. I don't give a shit. So that's really the truth. And so it's more about a cuckold who's in love with a 14-year-old, by the way. Yeah, but, like, it's about a cuckold that's in love with a 14-year-old. Where do you think Jeffrey Epstein... Where do you think he self-inserted? Who do you think he self-inserted as? I wonder. I do. So anyway, it's just crazy. And so it's pretty fucking obvious. Choice of words, bro? I guess, yeah, probably not the best choice of words. This is... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. In one image, released on December 12th, Bill Gates appears to pose with Epstein's longtime pilot. Oh, boy. How about that? Diddy and Epstein, who's worse? I mean, I feel like Epstein's obviously worse. A screenshot of text from an unknown sender seems to refer to an 18-year-old from Russia. I don't know, try to send someone else. I have a good friend, Scout. She sent me some girls today, but she asked $1,000 per girl. I will send you girls now. Maybe someone will be good for Jay. Name, 18 years old, height, measurements, weight. Oh my God. Oh, geez. Okay, good for... I mean, I don't know really what that is. I mean, it could be anything. Let me see if I can find the rest of these, too. And it could be... I mean, it could be J anything, right? It could be Joe Biden, Donald J. Trump. I mean, who the fuck has any idea? So, anyway, there's even more of these that are worth looking at. And then... Oh, wait a minute. The big reveal. We've got it, guys. There's a USB drive. Guys, they had a USB drive. Well, now we know it for sure. Oh, man. What a reveal. Jeffrey with small children in his cabinet. Wow. Wow. I mean, it could be just like kids of friends that he's had, right? I mean, there's definitely like a possibility. Who's ready to see the Epstein Files? I feel like Stevie Wonder. How about that, huh? Wow. Look at that. Now we finally know. It's just, it's good that they've finally decided to tell us what the truth is, and we can finally have justice for these victims. Great. Great. So a bunch of other, and these are adult men that are having their names redacted and their faces redacted. I mean, I guess maybe because it wasn't them. I don't know, guys. It's all bullshit, man. Reverse image search. I mean, I don't know about reverse image search at all. To Jeffrey. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, really not a surprise. Okay, Jesus. Okay, well, horrible you, redacted files. I mean, I'm okay with some of it being redacted. Like, if Trump had released this, like, very, very early on, I think that people would have had more of like an acceptance of it, right? And there wouldn't be as much skepticism. But considering how much of a push and pull there was with this, and how much of a hot and cold, like, I think that guaranteed, like, if Trump had released this, I think this is true, I do. I think that if he had released this within the first 3 months of his presidency, there would not be even nearly as much skepticism. I think that people would be more willing to give him the benefit of the doubt if that had been released without him being compelled to release it, but by having the entire public turn against them because of it. Look at the last one on Dataset 4. It's a book called Massage for Dummies. Baby... I mean, this could just be a book. Like, this is just fucking weird. I don't want to see that. I mean, apparently it's a book, so it's nothing like, it's obviously like not child sexual abuse material, but I don't want to look at it anyway. It's fucking sick. I think that, I mean, a lot of people are reposting this one. Like, this is apparently a pretty common one, a pretty popular one on Twitter. Stop saying set, everybody's saying set 1682. Now, I don't know what that is. It's about sexualizing a child. I don't know if it is or not. Because she's naked? I don't think she's clearly not naked. I mean, she's wearing a bikini. It's obvious she's wearing a bikini. No pool with clothes on? Yeah, just swimming around. Yeah, I don't think there's really a lot to go off of here. Like, everybody could say, like, oh my god, this is some crazy thing. So, here's one right here. During one of Doe's encounters with Epstein, he took her to Mar-a-Lago, where he introduced her to its owner, Donald J. Trump. Introducing 14-year-old Doe to Donald J. Trump, Epstein elbowed Trump, playfully asking him, referring to Doe, "This is a good one, right?" Trump smiled and nodded in agreement. They both chuckled, and Doe felt uncomfortable, but at the time, she was too young to understand why. I mean, I feel like this one's pretty bad. It's pretty fucking bad. Now, you know, you could have, like, a level of plausible deniability. It's he said, she said. It's hard to say. But, I mean, let's be real, guys. It's pretty fucking bad. And so, let me see if I can find this. I'm going to pull it up myself. Where is it? What was the name of it again? Fuck. Let me pull it up again. Not a good look? Yeah, definitely not a good look. Doe versus Dyke. Is there anything else here about Trump, though? Because this is the thing about Trump. Like, I don't know, like, this is, this guy, he got introduced to some young girl, he said this is a good one, obviously extremely fucking creepy, but what else is there? Okay. 1 of 4 matches. Okay, here we go. Oh, shit. Okay, it's just 4 matches in the same paragraph. Oh, fuck. All right, let's see here. When she was 16, Epstein moved her to New York. After a few months, Epstein co-signed the lease. He paid for her tuition as well. Oh my god. His death and will. What the fuck is this? Jesus. Towards the end of 1994, Epstein invited Doe to his pool house where he grabbed her, put her on his lap, and started... Oh, God. He told her what to expect from photographers who were soon going to take modeling pictures of her. However, when she was ultimately photographed by these professional photographers, they did no such thing. So, and so you do the math here, right? So it says that she was 16 in 1996. So that means he did this when she was 14 years old. 40, I don't, yeah, this is just, I don't need to hear the details of how he was a fucking creep, right? I don't need to hear that. So, I feel like you can pretty much assume that more than anything else. That's what we call a groomer. Is he a groomer? Jeez, guys. Oh, that's a tough one. Oh, maybe. It seems like that might be the case. Yeah, is that the question? Yeah, really. Okay, so let me go back. No, it's not that. Where the hell did it go? There was some guy that I was going to look at, but I didn't have a chance to do it. Okay, let me refresh this again. Just make sure there's nothing that's problematic either. Okay. Yeah, so we'll scroll these. I've looked through it ahead of time, so it shouldn't be problematic. Just an international businessman doing international business things. What the fuck? He's got a bunch of cell phones, old cell phones. Diddy's inspiration? I guess so. Please use stronger word than creep. He's the devil. I mean, look, I mean, everybody knows he's dead now, right? And it's a zebra that's had its skin pulled apart. Yeah, what the fuck is this art? Like, this is on the wall at, like, Volcano Manor in Elden Ring. What the fuck is this? It's like a phase transition for an Elden Ring boss. It's Rykard, yes, exactly. Slayers, if you're a real-life villain, yeah, this guy's fucking sick. And Epstein and his man Friday, oh boy, I guess that's for a birthday or something like that. This is getting too dark, it's not fun, and it has like some random girl whose face is blocked out, who's on her knees. Jesus. This is what they're releasing. Imagine what the FBI... Yeah, this is another good point. If this is what they're releasing, imagine what the FBI isn't releasing. Like, that's really... Man. Bro. Damn! God damn, bro, like... Yeah, she got that shit on, huh? Oh my god, this is a... Yeah, bro, we on some real Illuminati shit now. Oh god. This is nuts. You sure it's not AI? At this point, I could see anything and assume that it's real. This is insane. Well, yeah, bro, that's the Star Wars full set. Yes, this is unbelievable. Oh my god. Hillary has that drip on for real, for real. That's a fact. Winnie, no? Oh my god. I feel like you walk into this house and it's just like, there's like presidents dressed up in dresses. There's like these weird hanging fucking, it's like, again, this is out of like Bloodborne. Really, it's just, it's Bloodborne with a different filter on. And they're like, oh yeah, this looks great. Wow, I really liked what you did with the place. And so that's the headless baby? Oh, cool. It's 100% a Bloodborne enemy? Yeah, like, what is this? It's Resident Evil, I guess so. Refresh it? I'll refresh it in a minute, okay? Chris Tucker? Man. No, they're gonna cancel Rush Hour 4. I think that the vast majority of people that were on the airplane probably had nothing and knew nothing about it, had nothing to do with it and knew nothing about it. I think that, like, being on the island, like, you talk about, like, being on the airplane, and then this is being on the island. Like, a very, very big difference. Yeah, and maybe, yeah, all I'm saying is that, like, listen, these people were very well-known socialites. They were collaborating and talking to people everywhere. Everybody knew them. I mean, let's be real. A lot of celebrities probably, like, I mean, I know this, like, I've experienced a microcosm of this in the streaming world, right? Where there are people that were, you know, bad actors that everybody was generally kind of not really so sure about, but nobody had any real understanding of it. So people generally just kind of ignored it and everybody got along because it was all like accusations and rumors and things like this. So I unfortunately have personal experience with this, and it's very annoying. But one thing that I've learned is that just because you're around a person like this does not necessarily mean that you are in on it, aware of it, okay with it, doing it. You got no idea. So I don't think that, again, like, and this is what I said before, is that I think that if you're going out there and you're taking pictures of these people, like, I don't have a problem. Like, I would rather shoot, you know, like, take a wider spread and have collateral damage of celebrities than have basically people that are like fucking criminals and weirdos not be exposed. So, like, and I know that it probably makes some people that were innocent and it puts them in the line of attack and the line of fire. But at the end of the day, you know, I think it's still better for the greater good, even though I think it will definitely create some victims out of these people. And also, Chris Tucker might have been a bad actor. He might have been, not a bad, I think he's a great actor. He might have been a weirdo, right? Or something like this. But I don't think that, again, a photo with, you know, this woman in an airplane is not enough to prove that. That's all I'm saying. This is apparently another one got linked to me by a moderator. So this is another page here from Epstein. This is another very revealing bit of information. You guys ready? This is exactly, yep. I knew it. Yep. Of course. I knew he did it. There it is right there. Very informative. There it is, guys. I'm so pissed off. I mean, I don't know why you would release. I mean, there has to be some, like, with all of this stuff that is completely redacted, there's no way that every single word on every single one of these pages and every single photo cannot at least be partially redacted. There's no way. I don't believe it. I don't believe this. This sounds like bullshit. And I think they're lying. They're trying to manipulate, misrepresent, or do something in order to make people not think that's what's happening, right? It could all be the sexual stuff. I don't believe that. I don't. Now, I could be wrong, but I just don't believe it. Walter Cronkite as well was apparently on the island. This guy was old as fuck. And Slick Willie, man, who could have expected this? And let's see here. Michael, yep, there's more Michael Jackson. This is like the Super Bowl. Let me just look at this on the other monitor first. You're definitely not ready for this one. Wow. So there it is. I like how the public just assumes that anyone on the island or on the plane is a pedo. It's really more complicated than that, and I'm sure for most people. Yeah, I know that, but I mean, that's what you get. That's what you get. And the thing is that, like, I remember, like, for example, like, whenever I was involved with, like, things like this that have happened, and, like, you know, it happened to people that were around me, and you get accused of being complicit, being aware, being a conspirator, etc. You've just got to deal with it. Too bad. That's what happens. Who is that? I don't know who it is. Maybe it's Jeffrey Epstein when he was a lot younger. I have no idea. Yeah, I feel like it's probably just a young Epstein. That's what I assumed. Especially, like, you look at the photo, like, that photograph right there, that's like a 1970s, 1980s photograph. I've seen this one before, too. Epstein threatening to burn someone's house down if they revealed the stolen photos of young girls and sold them and have other photos taken. Control-Alt-Text if you can't read. Complainant said that she is a professional artist and took pictures of her sisters, 12 and 16 years old, for her own personal artwork. Epstein stole the photos and, I guess, negates. I don't know what that is. And is believed to have sold the photos to potential buyers. What the negatives. I was like, yeah, old word for photography. I was like, negates. Like, what the fuck is that? But yeah, and sold the photos for potential buyers. Epstein at the time requested to take photos of young girls at swimming pools. Epstein is now threatening this person. If she tells anyone about the photos, he will burn her house down. Well, this guy seems like a real dickhead. Subject name, character case. I mean, doesn't get much more obvious than that, does it? Let's listen to this.
The Justice Department's document dump this afternoon does not comply with Thomas Massie and my Epstein Transparency Act. They released one document from a New York grand jury of 119 pages, totally blacked out. This despite a federal judge ordering them to release that document.
He's right.
And our law requires them to explain redactions. There's
He's
not
right.
a single explanation for why that entire document was redacted. We have not
quiet. So sorry. I didn't realize it was too quiet for you guys. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull it up, okay?
Does not comply with Thomas Massie and my Epstein Transparency. The Justice Department's document dump this afternoon does not comply with Thomas Massie and my Epstein Transparency Act. They released one document from a New York grand jury of 119 pages, totally blacked out. This despite a federal judge ordering them to release that document. And our law requires them to explain redactions. There's not a single explanation for why that entire document was redacted. We have not seen the draft indictment that implicates other rich and powerful men who were on Epstein's rape island, who either watched the abuse of young girls or participated in the abuse of young girls and the sex trafficking. The reality is Pam Bondi has obfuscated for months. She first said there were no more documents to be seen. Now she's admitting and releasing hundreds of thousands of documents, but it is an incomplete release with too many redactions. Thomas Massie and I are exploring all options. It can be the impeachment of people at justice.
That's what I like to hear. That's a good start. No, impeachment is the first step. Conviction and trial is what I want to see. I don't give a shit, oh, somebody gets fired. No, that's not enough. That's not enough.
Inherent contempt or referring for prosecution
won't happen. I know, everybody's a pussy. Everybody's a little bitch. It's so annoying. It's like we just want to let these animals go around and fuck us around.
Those who are obstructing justice. We will work with the survivors to demand the full release of these files, to demand justice for the Epstein class and accountability.
Believe it when I see it. I mean, I'm glad to see him coming out and saying this stuff. I mean, this is great. But, you know, I want to see a little bit more than just that. Are you guys ready to put the pieces together? No fucking way. I do not even know what to say. Oh my God.